Welcome back. It's time now for the business day. The House of Representatives has approved tax measures that will impose general consumption tax on short-term rental accommodations, including Airbnb-style properties beginning April 1, 2027. The measure was approved on Wednesday near the close of a marathon parliamentary sitting dominated by prolonged debate on the National Reconstruction and Resilience Authority NARA bill. The approval came through the passage of the General Consumption Tax Amendments of Schedules Order 2026 and its related resolution under the General Consumption Tax Act, tabled as part of the government's broader revenue measures for the 2026-2027 financial year. During deliberations,
just one question of clarification on the tourism activities 1D, where it speaks to tourism accommodation not specified in A, B, or C. Would that in any way cover persons who provide short-term rentals like Airbnbs?
Turn your mic on, Minister, to respond. Yes, it would.
So this would in effect be a new category then that would be eligible to start paying tax as of April 1st, 2027. Because prior to this, they would not have been captured in any form. Yes? Okay.
The move marks a significant policy shift for Jamaica's growing short-term rental market, bringing such accommodations more directly into the tax net alongside traditional tourism operators. In the meantime, opposition spokesperson on tourism linkages, Andrea Perkis, is raising objection to the legislation to impose GCT on short-term rentals, including Airbnb properties.
They did it like a thief in the night, with no public debate and no consultation. Effective April 1st, 2027, this new tax will hit thousands of Jamaicans at home and abroad who have invested in property to generate income. Many of you rent out a room or an additional unit just to pay bills and cover costs. Our short-term rental market grew from just 59,500 guests in 2017 to over 800,000 guests in 2024, generating more than $32 billion for property owners. The government has shown complete disregard for ordinary Jamaicans. We demand an explanation. The opposition is calling for a full impact assessment before this tax is implemented.
Consumers are being told to expect more price increases as new revenue measures take effect on Friday, May 1. The special consumption tax on non-alcoholic sweetened beverages is based on sugar content and carries a rate of 22 cents per gram of added sugar.
The government has estimated that it will earn $10.1 billion from the tax. The Environmental Protection Levy is being expanded to 100% of manufacturer sales and is expected to generate $3.6 billion in revenue. Economist Keenan Faulkner says the immediate rise in prices for some goods is therefore not surprising. 3 companies have so far notified consumers of increased prices come May 1, when 2 of the revenue measures come into effect. Mr. Faulkner said the imposition of the revenue measures has compounded a difficult operating environment for manufacturers and distributors amid increasing inflation and elevated interest rates. But he says manufacturers of non-alcoholic sweetened beverages should disclose to consumers whether they will cut their sugar content.
Ultimately, all price increases would eventually get passed on to the consumer in some form, regardless of the ability of businesses to absorb their initial impact. Manufacturers should disclose the extent to which the imposition of these taxes has encouraged the reformulation of their products to reflect any decline in sugar content.
Grace Kennedy has told consumers to expect a 9% increase in the price of non-alcoholic sweetened beverages. The prices of other products will also go up. The company says it is unable to absorb the additional costs from the special consumption tax at this time. In a notice, the Wisynco Group says its price movements are a mix of the SCT, the rise in the Environmental Protection Levy, and higher raw material costs. Another food distributor Separate Group had previously announced a 2 to 8% increase in some food items. Hal Shane Burke, TVJ News.
All categories of fuel will be increased effective tomorrow. Each liter of 87 gasoline and 90 will be increased by $4.50. Automotive diesel and ultra-low sulfur diesel will also be increased by $4.50. Kerosene will see its price go up by $4.50. The cost of propane will see $1.94 being added to its price, while butane will go up by $2.43. Each petrol station will make these adjustments to their prices, which include a markup on the ex-refinery rate offered by Petrojam. The JSE index advanced by 1,661 points today, while the junior market index advanced by 35 points. The winners include Epley Limited 7.25% preference shares, Salada Foods, Jamaica General Accident Insurance Company, Jamaica Public Service 7%, and Innovative Energy Group. The losers include Express Catering, AS Bryden & Sons Holdings, JMMB Group 10%, Variable Preference Shares, AMG Packaging and Paper Company, and Pulse Investments, 26 stocks traded firm. Now, foreign exchange trading ended with banks and Cambio selling the American dollar for an average $158.12. The Canadian dollar is being sold for $115.15. The pound is going for $213.88, while the euro is selling for an average $185.85. And that's the Business Day. News from overseas after the break.